Okay, great. It's running just a couple minutes behind. So, hello everybody. Hello everybody. I am just getting settled in. I had to make some last-minute changes because, unfortunately, I went to go start up Baldur's Gate on my laptop, and it needs to spend an hour updating. So we are not playing that today. We'll play it tomorrow. Maybe later this afternoon or something. I know there's a couple other open time slots today that I might squeeze in if I get like the go ahead from Beard and whoever else. So I'm not playing Baldur's Gate 3 today because I have to let it update on my laptop, and it does. As we learned, I think if Spike's in here, Baldur's Gate 3 does not like to run on my PC at the same time as the live stream. So we shan't be playing that at this particular moment. What we're going to be playing instead is I'm just going to fire up Bannerlord. We're going to play some Bannerlord. It's like a medieval sim set in like a fictional world called Calradia. It's not a fantasy world. There are no dragons or magic or anything like that. It is a real world, historically inspired, like, medieval life kind of sim. You can be a merchant or a bandit or a mercenary and potentially work your way up in influence and power and things like that. And you can wind up leading these big armies and things. So we're going to play that today, and then I'll play Baldur's Gate maybe this afternoon, later today or tomorrow. I will be playing it tomorrow for sure. Possibly later today. I just need to pour myself my drink here. I've got myself an Arizona Mucho Mango, but I drink it out of a gigantic Yeti because it just stays cold forever. Okay. Let me get things started here. There we go. Share screen. Gotta make sure we get the system audio going. Great. All right. Let's jump to it, eh? Let me turn on Do Not Disturb on Discord so I don't get notifications. Okay. And I was playing this a little bit like last week, I think. So I'm just going to continue from where we left off. Started a new game. And I am basically just a nobody at this point. And I'm just kind of wandering around trying to build up a small kind of mercenary company. And hey, Colin, thanks to everybody else who's watching as well. I should probably post links for donations and stuff, but I don't know if I actually have any of those. We'll get around to it. Yeah. So I'm playing some Bannerlord today. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things around the schedule. I'm down for Baldur's Gate 3, but like we're pretty casual around these parts, so maybe we'll stick with this or whatever. I don't know. Once this loads in, we'll be going into a fun medieval kind of world. And now I want to preface this by saying that this game, I think in some instances probably goes a little bit too hard in the like quote unquote historical accuracy department. when interacting with like certain female characters in regards to like kind of culturally how and historically women have been and were seen as sort of bartering chips in marriages and stuff, but it's by far from like being universal. And also, there's not really like characterization of anybody. You kind of, it's supposed to be like a role playing sort of game, but like the way the dialogue, how really limited the dialogue trees are, you don't really get to do a whole lot of role playing, really, like super like deep role play. Oh my god, it's taking forever to load today. Vanny Lord. Here we go. Now we're getting into it. Also, I'm going to try and my mouse is in the middle of the screen again. Oh, it's I need to do. I need to make this windowed mode so I can. So this mouse stuff will go away. But yeah, this game is sort of loosely, or I think generally, especially aesthetically, inspired by like real history, real cultures and stuff. Again, not in any really like hyper specific way. Like it's not necessarily like a one for one. Every one of the factions is kind of like an amalgamation of a few different things. And it takes a long. I've never finished a game. I have a playthrough of my own that's not on like something I would probably play on stream or anything, just because I'm so deep into it. There's so much stuff going on that the viewer would have no chance of understanding like what's happening unless they're very familiar with the game. Well, I was in the middle of some stuff. I need to check. I had like some quests that was going on. This game, just because we're in the game, especially for the first few minutes, does not mean that it's not going to behave strangely. Because I'm delivering a herd, I have 22 days to do that, which the place I need to deliver this to is really close by, actually, so I should probably just go do that. And I need to deal with bandits. Okay, and then I'd come here to like trade or something. Let me check my inventory situation. Okay, all my inventory is stuff that I want. Oh, here's my character. He's a very young guy, so that's why he has this very silly goatee thing going on, because it's like my first beard sort of situation. All right, I'm gonna leave town. Oh, here we go. But these are okay. So here's the thing: I need to defeat like 2 groups of bandits, but they have to be within like a day's travel. I got the quest from. So these guys unfortunately don't count. That being said, oh, maybe I was here to recruit people. One of the reasons when I was playing this a couple weeks ago, I was wondering why like my guys were dying so easily, and it's because I set the difficulty differently than I normally do. Normally I play with my guys are like a little tough just because they die a lot if they're not, and it's expensive. But I figured for the stream, let's try something a little different. So I need to recruit some troops here. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. These guys are not very good. The Falksmen, these guys can become what is called Falksmen, and they're one of the better like skirmishers in the game, like kind of like light infantry that can chuck spears and stuff. I don't really like infantry like that. I find that you have to require like too much micromanaging for me personally. So I'm not going to recruit anybody here. What we're going to do is leave. And I'll try fighting these guys. See if I can catch up with one of these little bandit groups. Yeah, and right now we're in Enia. That's the green flags. Are the Britannians, who are kind of like Anglo-Saxon, British Isles, Welsh kind of guys. Oh, nice.
Well, you best back off. There's dozens more of us. I did. Just waiting for our signal.
I don't believe you. Nice try, brigand. Surrender or die. Here we go. Attack! 11 out of 8. Oh, God. All right. I have the numerical advantage here, but I need to turn this on windowed mode so that, because I don't see my mouse cursor, but when I look over at the stream, I can see my mouse on screen. So I imagine my cursor on screen. So I imagine that you all can as well, which is kind of annoying. So I need to turn this onto like full screen windowed mode so that goes away once I get out of this battle. Or maybe... Why am I so far away from my guys over here? Yeah, I'm still riding this really, really bad horse, and I have really bad weapons. Oh, let's see here. I want to put my guys, like, uphill. Even though we have, like, the numerical advantage, we still want to be smart about this, you know? We don't want to, like, throw guys away needlessly, especially if we're going to be playing...
Infantry!
It's slightly harder, but you see a red, that's the edge of the map, so we're kind of, like, taking... a little bit of a risk of putting our guys so far back here, because if they like decide to like route or whatever, they're just gone. But hang on, I need to options, full screen, borderless. No, we want to do windowed mode. Done. See, I wish I could get borderless windowed. That would be my preferred way to do this for the last. Oh, hang on. It's not even working the way I want it to. Maybe we try the other one. Maybe we tried borderless full screen. No, that's annoying. The main thing is I want to try and get rid of this mouse in the middle of the screen. No, it's just not going to go away. That's really annoying. Well, so I need a shield. And the thing is, I bought 2 shields, but they keep disappearing from my inventory.
Infantry!
Very strange.
Forward! Infantry! Attack!
Go! Ow! Oh, we lost a guy. We are kind of... Oh, sweet. Actually, that was like our best battle yet. We only lost 1 dude. Alright, I need to turn this back to... Oh, what? No! Okay, great. Oh, I lost those prisoners. That's annoying. Whatever. Oh, I'm overburdened again. I need to get more guys. I can't, like, I'm carrying too much stuff. It's a cracked shield. I don't really care about that. You know what? Fine. We're at, like, max capacity. Yeah, I gotta leave it behind. I don't want to, like, be moving too slow. I gotta get more people in my company to carry more stuff. I should get some mules. I should buy some mules. Alright, I need to just go back to full screen if it's not going to change how the mouse is showing up on the battles, which is annoying, but... Okay. We're going to Carbon Seth. I want to see if I should probably try and recruit a couple archers, huh? Gonna double the movement speed here. I don't want to like just have 2 hours of me just like slowly meandering across the world. All right, recruit troops. Okay, no, I don't. Nothing I really need. I want there. Like I could recruit those guys. There's no reason really for me not to, other than the fact that I know there's better stuff, like better troops that I can get. because one of the Botanians are in like the worst entire game. They are completely surrounded on all sides by enemies. They don't really have. They have some like natural defenses, but not much. And especially in this game, like either you can, like, there's no sort of middle ground between like, oh, you can't go here, like you can't go here and you can. There isn't like, oh, going through here like slows you down, other than like through forests or like snow. So like mountains, it just kind of forces you to go in like a certain way, but if your army's big enough, it doesn't matter really. So natural defenses don't really count for much, unfortunately, except like coastal areas, because there's no way to cross open bodies of water. Apparently in the game that came before this, you could like get ships and stuff, which would be cool if they added. I don't really care about that. Recruit troops. Enough. I am here to hand over some.
Well now, stranger, peace to you.
I'm Cormac. Who are you? I'm saying ask around about me. Let's just say I've got a talent for solving people's problems, so to speak. Never heard of you. That's great. I didn't ask if you'd heard of me. About the task of Inric of Chornad gave me. Yes, sir. Our mutual friend Inric of Chornad sent word to us. He told us to expect you with his 10 hog. I brought 10 hog as we agreed. I got 750 gold. I gained 3 skill points in charm to set me to 8. And now what I need to do is I need to see if I can buy some mules. Oh, they do have mules here. Great. Oh, wow. They can each carry 100 pounds worth of stuff. That is incredible. All right. Now I need to go back this way. And we're going to kind of speed up the process a little bit. How many guys do I have in my company right now? I keep hitting the wrong button. I don't remember where anything is. Oh, it's down here. Party. P. Okay, that's what we want. Party time! Level up. Yeah, we're doing just tier 3 for now, because I don't really... If I go any higher, I'm going to be paying way more than I can afford to. So tier 3 is fine. I have 9 infantrymen. Okay, so I should get like out of 21 that I can have total. So I can have 11 more. I should get like 6 archers for now too. So that puts us at 16, and I can get 5 more infantry. Let's see. I know for a fact there are good archers here, or like the low-level recruit versions of things that can eventually become very like the best archers in the game. So we're gonna go over here. I go over here. Charisma. Oh. Mitch, so it's spelled with a Y. No, we're not going to do that. Recruit troops. Cool. There are a bunch of archers here. So we want to recruit 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, so we've got 6 Britannian highborn youths. Eventually, they can become fiends. Fiends are just straight up the best archers in the game, like by a fucking cult. They are so good. It's like almost not worth recruiting like any other kind of archer because they're that good. The caveat of the Kuzite mounted archers, the Khan's Guard. But they're mounted archers, so they're like a different troop type. And we will be getting some of them. I'm not going to chase that guy down. He's not one of the bandits I'm after right now. Oh, there's a hideout over there. I don't really have the muscle to deal with that, I don't think. And then I should, well, I don't have enough money. But one of the things that I have to put on my to-do list of things that I need to accomplish with this character sooner rather than later. Once I have a little bit more, I do actually have an okay amount of money for this early. There's Chornad, that place that we were supposed to be like hunting bandits around. Oh, Chornad was. I keep hitting all the wrong. Themestios of Hertogia. So we need to find Hertogia. Where's Hertogia? Over here. Okay. So we need to find some. Oh, 21? That is so many. And normally I would go for that. But I only have 16. Can I catch these mountain bandits before they sneak into their hidey hole? Oh, I see they're too far away now. Because they have to only be like they have to be a day of travel or something. Cool scouting. No, we're gonna do +5 speed during nighttime because you get slowed down at night. So we're gonna kind of try and offset that a little bit. Because movement speed, super important. Being able to move quickly is just so key. Come on, please let me catch this fool before he gets away. Please. There we go. We're going to get him now. Oh my god, there's a big-ass battle happening over here.
You best back off. There's dozens more of us hiding.
I don't care. Be silent, brigand. I'm going to strike you down. Take all your shit. Is my little lighter guy here working? He's not. Trying to light a candle because I'm in a basement. And I have one of these lighter guys to do so. But I was literally went to go light it and the battery died. Wait. Oh, I do have my Zippo. Hang on. This could work. It's going to be a little more awkward. But this candle... Well, shit. No, not. Never mind. I haven't much to be fighting a battle, you stupid. We're also going to back up too because there's little... Again, I'm at the point where like fighting 6 bandits, I'm not worried about it, but I still want to be like, just be in the habit of... We're trying to put myself in better positions, even if I don't necessarily have to, just because that's the kind of stuff that like minimizes casualties, you know. And as we say,
Move!
Or as I said, you know, it's not super cheap to replace troops. They're dying all the time. Like after big battles and stuff, you have to. And these these extremely minor engagements, if I can avoid taking any casualties, I will. It's just not worth having to replace dudes when bandits, like a guy whose only weapon is a rock, kills 3 of your people. There we go. Done. Not that there was ever really in any doubt what that was going to happen. That was an extremely one-sided affair. My leadership is now 23. 23! And thank you. Oh, curses. Everything is going... So I was just checking something on the stream. Checking something on the stream. I need to click the other button. There we go. And then we need to find one more. So this little red thing here is basically what I mean is a big old fucking recorder. It's like 8-pointed star, chaos. What's that he do? What's that? But it just means that I'm disorganized. Like after a battle or something, you're still kind of trying to get your marching order together and things. And you can like stay stationary. Nice. I guess I don't know if that like speeds up the process or not. But also here we go, more movement. Oh, did I not apply this for some reason? Weird. I need to find one more little gang of brigands around these parts. And I know I saw a couple of them. But a lot of the ones I saw were really far away, and they're too far away to count for this particular assignment. Which reminds me, though, now that I'm down in Imperial territory, I should probably grab some more Imperial. I'm sure I need 5. I can take. Reading the wrong button. I could take 8. No, sorry, 6. Let's upgrade those guys. I could take 6 more infantry, which makes me think like maybe I should take 2 more archers and get 4 more infantry instead. Sorry, I'm like super obsessive about having like a nice sort of not optimized, but like a nice distribution of troops. I like micromanage the shit out of it. I'm still working on hunting down those brigands for you, friend. What do we have here for recruit choices? So he's got Viglia, which are for cavalry ultimately. These Imperial Equites, but I want to have a few more. Like, it's not. There's almost like no point to me in having like anything less than like 10 cavalry. So I'm gonna wait until I can have my like troops that I can have in a force is higher before I invest in any cavalry. Because it's like I'm not an obsessive or like an academic, but it's like a military history nerd to some extent, and like within certain conflicts and time frames, not like exclusively, not like everything. I love like breaking down force dispositions and stuff, and being like a big Warhammer 40k nerd with like the old rules of like force organization and stuff. Nidian needs tools. These are easy, so I will do this.
Well, good day to you.
I have to like just find some tools and bring them to this guy, and he will pay me for that. So how many tools do I need to bring him? This really odd. It's going to be like 2. Needs tools. One set of tools. Now it's going to be very funny is if there's a set of tools in town. There's not. So we're going to go over to Legetta. I don't know. Nobody ever actually says the names of any of these places, so you kind of just got to like go with what sounds the least weird to you. And then sometimes even, you have to like give it a couple tries before you can really even find the one that you think is the best. Oh, there's a tournament here. Too bad all of my gear is just absolutely terrible. Too bad my gear is bad. Too bad my gear is bad. Recruit troops. Great. So I recruited. So we. Oh, wow, dude. Okay, so I was going to get 2 more archers, I think. And then we'll get 3 more infantry. Great. Tools. I like to do with tools is I like to like just buy a few of them. First, let me get rid of all this stuff that I don't need. Got plenty of food. I'm actually going to get rid of those because they're just a little heavy. I don't really need them. All right, now I want to try and buy a shield, and if this stupid thing disappears on me again, I'm going to be very annoyed. I guess I got 6,000. I can't go too crazy. We'll just go with like the reinforced kite shield, because again, if this thing disappears on me, look at that. That's pretty nice. That's nice. I was looking for tools. There we go, tools. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's 89 for the whole stack. Okay. Right? No, it's 89 for one set of tools. Jesus. Okay, well, we're going to buy like 5 tools. And then... cool. I didn't lose... My shield didn't like glitch into oblivion that time. That's nice. Back on the hunt. And I got that tools that I'll bring over to that guy, but I want to make sure... Oh! No. Oh, that's fun. I love technical difficulties. Well, look at that. And we didn't save, so... Oh, boy. Boy, everybody. Boy. Well, let me just see if they like did an auto save or something. And if not, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to like fire up Subnautica because that game is very chill. Terrifying, but also chill. My internet is being bad now too. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I have a hard line. I don't know why it's bad. I don't know why it's telling me this. All right, I'm going to hit continue, and if it's like back at where we started today, then we're just going to play some Subnaut. Because I have that installed, and that's like an easy game to just like start up and mess around with. This thing is not charging. My phone needs to be charged more so than my candle. All right, candle. Light. Nope, that's not happening. Just melting wax, and it's going to get over my Zippo. That was a gift when I was for being a groomsman in one of my best friend's weddings last year. Well, not his wedding. They got married a while ago. They live in Australia right now, and then they were going to come back in like 2020 to get married. And then, boom, old pandemic, and then Australia like closed its borders for a couple of years. So they got married, but then we came. They came back last year, and we did like all this ceremonial stuff and the party and everything. And I got a cool Zippo for being one of the groomsmen. It has my initials engraved on the front of it. Peace. We must just see where it's going to spit us out. Because I'm just not going to go through that process again. And also, honestly, Subnautica is probably more fun to watch. Oh, it did charge. Weird. It just doesn't let you turn it on when it's plugged in. Strange. Well, I'm going to light my candle now. There we go. Finally, we'll just see where it spat us out, because sometimes the game auto-saves. Nidian. Did we... Oh, is this like... Okay, well, we just picked up the tool quest, so let's keep going. We're fine. We're fine. Oops, no, it just auto pauses off. I click off. Sorry, I'm looking at some stuff. I'm just kind of looking at the layout here. Oh my gosh, 7 people. Hello. Hello, everyone. I am just kind of dinking around with the HUD over here on the stream, just seeing if I can like organize it a little bit better for myself, but it doesn't matter. Back to the game. I don't think I can anyways. I guess I'm messing around with it. For those just tuning in, we had a positive development. I was able to light my candle because I'm in a basement, and while it's not strictly speaking stinky down here. Ooh, here we go. 7 people, just in time for me to kind of have. Oh wait, actually no. Hang on. I need to go this way. I need to go this way quickly. There's some things I must do, but we're going to chase those guys down in a minute. Hopefully, if we can find them again. I need to recruit. What I said, three guys, and I need to buy a couple of tools. Because we did this before. Those of you who are just tuning in, thank you for stopping by. The game just crashed like a couple minutes after our current position. So I just need to kind of just do the couple of things that got kind of lost in the shuffle. Wrong button. For those who don't know, playing Mount and Blade 2, or as I like it, because it sounds very much like Mountain Blade, as I like to call it, Horse and Sword. Horse and Sword 2, Electric Boogaloo. No, it's Bannerlord. It's like kind of a medieval sim sort of thing. Oh, why didn't I just sell that stuff? I don't care. Whatever. We're done messing around with this. I got my shield. I'm going to save in case the game decides to crash again. And if the game do crash again, I'm just probably going to go play Subnautica because that game is a little more stable. Because as much as I love this game, it is quite janky. There they are. Coming for you. Coming for you. I am too slow. It's also nighttime, so my guys are going to be slower. But what we'll do once I have enough people is we'll start getting in money, is that we will start to invest in some horses. Because if I get horses for my infantry outside of combat, it'll help my whole company move faster.
You best back off. There's dozens more of us hiding, just waiting for our signal.
Ah, dozens of you, huh? Dozens of you. Nice try, brigand. Surrender or die. I don't buy it. I mean, there is 1 dozen of you. There's a baker's dozen of you, actually. Attack! This is a very small engagement, but I just have like recruited 4 new peasants. So this is their trial by fire, and we'll see how many of them survive, because peasants are very, 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 very weak, as you might expect. Well, I now have enough people in my army where because I have archers now. So we'll get more into this the more times I come back to playing this game, when I have more people and I have to organize my army better. But basically, this is how you would kind of like organize your army into like formations and stuff before a battle starts. I want to do a double line.
Move!
A ground lake here. Camera, calm down. Okay, we're like right on the edge. And I want to...
Forward! Moving! Move!
Not a huge difference. I want to try... Oh my goodness. Camera keeps doing it because I keep panning over too far to the side. And it doesn't know which way I'm trying to tell it to go.
Move! Stand apart!
Archers, you want to give the archers some more space because sometimes the way this game kind of handles line of sight. Hey, no. Oh, is it doing that because I don't want them to be in a double line? Or I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Horsemen!
And then I'm the only horse guy for now, so I guess I'll put myself in command of my own formation. All right, now we in the fight. Now we into fight. Right, so they're like a little ways away, but we're gonna just hang out here. They're just gonna hang out here. They're coming. Let's look at that. Archer's already putting the work. Ow, I just get hit with a rock.
Victory!
We're gonna have our guys advance. They'll keep the formation a little bit better. If they advance charging, they kind of break up and scatter all over the place. The reason I'm not really getting in on this, I think that got pretty good though, is because my weapons and stuff are just so bad. I need to have more. I'm gonna when I can afford like slightly better weapons. Where's my shield go again? Like what my Dickens is going on here? Dickens? The Dickens. Give me these prisoners. Oh, cool. Only one of my recruits was wounded. Like I said, we're only going up to tier 3. Just because I can't really afford to go any higher at the moment. Take all that loot. Oh, see, here's my shield. I just didn't equip it for some. Oh, maybe I forgot to. I don't know. I'm getting confused about all of this stuff. I'm getting confused. All right, and I've got the tools, so I'm going to go turn that into whatever his name is over in this town of Nidian. And I will be back again later today for sure. Oh, what am I doing? I need to speed this up. I'll be back again later today for sure this evening, 8 o'clock for We Deal in Lead, which I've never played before, but it looks kind of cool. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully I will be able to throw a character together that is mechanically workable and that works correctly within... okay, I'm going to talk to Caster here.
It's been a while.
It hasn't really been that long. It's only been a couple of days at most. About the task you gave me, yes, I brought your tools. Nice. And relation is nice to and that goes up because that makes it cheaper to recruit from those guys. So all my quests are currently done. Got a bunch of crap to get rid of. And then yeah, let's go find. I need to go get a couple more archers, so we're gonna go grab them. And I know there's this little village of Remtoil. We'll have some. Ooh, battle between two of the it's Imperial faction and like kind of one of the mercenary companies. It looks like we're grabbing 2 more Britannian highborn youths. I'm gonna sell stuff that just keep our carry capacity down. This dude have any mules? No, there's no mules here. I want to get a couple more mules. 21 versus 23. I think with the difficulty that I'm playing at, that's a little too risky for me right now, especially since I just kind of like got my shit together. All right, I want to see if I can. One, I need to head back into Valandia. That's kind of my homeland. My homelandia. What does he say? Oh, 5 and 2. Okay, I see. For some reason, it looked like it was 2 and 2, and I was like, why is it saying I can upgrade 7? It's because I can upgrade 7. But again, we're only going tier 3 for now because it's just too expensive. Not sustainable. Ooh, actually, bandits. Come here, guys. We're not that fast. I need to get faster. Well, normally if I'm playing, I play as a Batanian because they don't get as bad of like movement penalties in forested areas. Oh, this is telling me that these 3 looters would join me if I wanted them to. The thing is, I don't. So we're not going to ask them to join us. We're gonna, when we get to the next time we get to a big town, we are going to exchange them for gold. We're going to sell them, or not sell them, hand in their bounties. Come back here. Come, we're going to speed this up. Speed this process up.
Oh, you best back off. There's dozens more of us hiding. Just waiting for our signal.
I'm sure. Attack!
Infantry!
Oh, cool. We've got some properly decent kind of high ground here. So I'm going to put the archers up here.
Loose formation! Infantry forward!
Oops. Sometimes the controls in this game are a little clunky, especially if you haven't played it in a long time and you're trying to get used to it again.
Move!
And we'll definitely do a 2-line formation now with that many archers.
Cavalry!
And I'm going to go up here. Great.
Arrows! Move!
Archers, you guys go there.
Soldiers!
Soldiers,
Move!
go lower. Next, also, when I get to the next city, I also need to buy a better freaking melee weapon. Also, I should just ride around on my horse though, because riding around on my horse will slowly increase my riding ability, which means I'll be able to get a better horse, or ride a better horse. I can buy whatever horse I want if I have the money. I just won't be able to ride it. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna be kind of foolish. I'm just so slow. It's completely whiffed. There's one guy back here. I'm gonna. Ow! I got hit with a rock. Got hit with another rock. 1 damage. Got half of their guys are chasing me, and the other half are going towards my. Got him. No, I didn't get him, but I got a level and I'm about to die, so I need to run away. I'm very weak. I'm very weak and very slow.
Infantry!
I'm very weak and very slow. I'm almost dead. We get a couple good hits on that guy, so that'll help us level up. We're still so early on in the game that barely doing anything gets you experience. So just charge. Just do it. Yay! We won! We won! And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Yay! Prisoners. Gotcha. Level these guys up. No, you stay there. You stay there. Okay, cool. And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Yay! Corrector. So I've got 1 point. Okay, do not care about control. I want to do one in intelligence so we can keep getting our steward up, because having good stewardship is really good for managing and leading an army. It helps you with managing rations and pay and all kinds of stuff. So being able to be your own steward is really important. I want to check out. See, I have 5% of my health left. What that means is that if I get into another engagement, it won't let me actively participate, and I will have to send my guys to fight the battle in my stead, or without me, and I will take more casualties. So we're gonna try and avoid combat until I'm better. Also, I keep forgetting that I absolutely need to hit this button, because it is not. In no way is that entertaining to watch, just me slowly crawling along the map. We're fine on troops. I'm going to trade. I don't need to get any more troops for the moment. I'm going to kind of focus on leveling up the ones that I got. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff that I only have one of. Oh my god, so many grapes. So I'm going to sell some of these crepes. These crepes. I'm going to go down to 10 grain, and we'll do 10 grapes. Just so we're keeping our carry capacity under control. Later on in the game, I would carry a lot of this stuff, but because if you have a food variety, your troops will move faster because they have better morale and stuff. But we don't have enough guys right now, and we're not being slowed down by the number of troops in our army enough for it to make a huge difference. All right, and I am looking for a better melee weapon, potentially better armor as well. I just need to see what's available. I got my shield, a broad arming sword. I don't have I don't have the money for that. Oh no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, I do not have the money for that. Spathas are super easy to come by, so I don't really want to pay for that. I will keep looking around. What I do want to go is go to the tavern district, because sometimes if you look up here in this menu that's sort of covered by all the overlay stuff, there will be people you can recruit, individuals that you can recruit into your company that can offer bonuses, they can be medics or siege engineers, or what are some of the other options? Scouts, you can have them be quartermasters, stuff like that. And all that will give benefits to the army that they're in, or where they've been assigned that role. The yellow helmet here, that means there's a tourney going on, but I'm just looking at slightly better stuff, especially armor, before I go into a tourney, because I will just die. Also, I will just die because I'm at 10% of my health, so I don't even know if it would let me join with my health that low. And the thing about tourneys, and the reason why we will be doing them at some point, I should have exchanged my prisoners. I'll do that in the next big town I go to. Ooh. What's theirs? I'm at 5. Their speed is 4.9. It's going to take way too long to catch them. I don't care. Let's keep doing it, because I have looters that are we'll join you. Don't sell us. Don't exchange for our bounties. Don't exchange your bounties. We'll join. It's I don't. These are the worst infantry units in the entire game. I'm gonna pay to just be bad and probably die. It makes no sense. That don't make no sense. Auto saving. Sargo. So we're in Valandia now. These guys are kind of like Norman knights, Germanic knights. I'm having a complete brain fart. What I came here to do. I came here to see if I can find a better sword. Oh, there is a better sword, and it's not that expensive. I mean, I don't even have a sword. I have a mace that I don't want. Oh, this is better than my current horse, so we're definitely going to trade up. Armor. And see if there's any armor I can get, like a better helmet. Or a helmet just at all would be good. Well, a laced coif. Sure. Might as well. Look at that. Look how little my head looks now. I have such a small face. A light saddle for my horse. Cool. And then I need to ransom my prisoners. Yildrim the Hawk. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's a guy here. Let's talk with him.
Yours is not a face I know.
This guy looks like he's
What is your name,
Kuzite,
stranger?
like a Mongolian, Japanese, kind of East Asian, like feudal East Asian kind of inspired culture. My name is Cormac, sir. Tell me about yourself. You know, this guy should serve proper kumis instead of the piss they call wine. Sorry, where were we? Ah, yes, my story. Oh, boy. I rode for years behind Mo Chung Khan, even before he was Khan. I had a good name and a good sum of money. There was a girl in a neighboring village. Quiet thing, but Jesus. This is what I was talking about before, how, like, sometimes, and, like, I get it, it's kind of meant to be a reflection of, like, the Middle Ages, and this is very much, and is still, in a lot of cases, the way people think about this stuff. But, you know. It would be like better if there was more. I mean, like, I feel like sometimes it's so extreme in this game, like it has to be satire, you know, like it has to be, because they say stuff like this, just like that, where it's just like, okay, that's a lot. And I don't know. I've not heard anything about these developers one way or the other about like whether they have any controversy around that stuff. I think it's just, I don't know. It's definitely like, you know, even if it is kind of meant to be representative of like the reality of the way things were. I don't know. Do we really have to put it in a game? Anyways. So he went to her brother, offered him 50 sheep and a good price. He wasn't giving a cent. Like a man like me asked him what he went for that, and he didn't answer, so I gave him a good punch. Maybe a couple punches. No more. Promise. No more punches. Shouldn't have hurt a real man, but this little whelp died on me. Oh my god. So he's just like, this guy seems like alright, I'm not going to hire this guy. He seems super shady. And like he kinda sucks. Oh, Narvik Sour Wine gang leader. I'm not helping a gang leader. Kaliok. There's a quest over here that somebody's asking about. Let's go check on that. 1 hour in. Thank you everybody who's watching, who's stopped by. Banther of Kaliok. Oh, he needs tools, huh? Good thing I
Yours
have
is
some
not
extras.
a face I know.
See, all his the reason all of his dialogue is exactly the same. That's why, like before, I was talking about how the role play is like kind of non-existent. It's like every dialogue option is the same for like every person for the most part. Like when you're talking, like with the exceptions being like nobles and like members of their family, and then like those mercenaries. They all have, but even then, it's still like here's like a long list of things that like kind of not procedurally generated or like random really, but it's like there's like 7 or 8 different kind of like character templates that get slightly adjusted depending on people's cultures and gender and stuff like that. Recruits, fencing, stolen goods. No, thank you. Let's see if they've got some armor or something here that I can use. I don't have like a ton of money, so I don't want to spend too much. Of 32 flax here, I'll sell that. I don't care about that. Flax is just a trading item. See, this is going to be some cool armor, but it's so expensive for us right now. Alright, well, nothing I can really afford. Alorstan? Bandits. Those sea raiders. Vikings, basically. Oh, sure.
Yours is not
bandits. How many 2 bands of brigands? How's 2 bands of brigands? This place, there's like usually, like there's got to be like a base for these guys around here somewhere that they're coming out of. Chase these guys down, cut them off from the rest of the group. I don't care, brigands, surrender or die. You'll never take us alive. Attack! Attack! Yanni. Gosh. We're absolutely going to put the bowman there.
Forward! Move!
Infantry was put right behind the archers, and then we'll just move them up once the fight starts.
Archer! Infantry!
We put the infantry
Forward!
Yeah, we're only fighting like 5 dudes, so it doesn't make a huge difference right now. But in this situation, we put infantry down at the bottom of this steep hill with archers up at the top. Especially when they have this open hillside here that they have to come down to get across this little ravine to attack us. Unless they've got a lot of heavy armor and stuff, probably going to inflict a lot of casualties.
Infantry!
Move on the flanky over here, so we'll pivot our infantry.
Archers!
Gonna pivot our
infantry! Archers!
Oh god, I gotta remember how we're gonna face
turn.
There we go.
Archers! Infantry! Face that way! Bowman!
I'm still at like 50% of my hit points. I don't want to run up and fight people with like big heavy shields.
Guards!
Oh, we lost a guy already. Ugh. You guys can't see it because it's behind the No More United thing, but there's like a feed that I get of casualties that have been taken. If it's like a red skull, it means they're dead. If it's a white skull, it means they're wounded. If it's a green block, it means that's an enemy that you have killed or wounded. If it's red, that's one of yours that has been killed or wounded. So I lost one guy. Yes, you see there. I got one skull. I lost Blandian Spearman, the guys that I'm like phasing out of the army anyways, so that's fine. Sea Raider Chief, he's worth an okay amount of money this early in the game. Let me level up the guys that are below tier 3. I can get 2 more guys in my army. Well, I suppose 1 more than I had. One more than I had. Oh, gosh. Stretching. I have something. Oh, cool. Oh, combat plus 2 experience per day to all troops in the party. Plus 4 experience per day to tier 1 and 2 troops. So our low tier troops would level up much faster. We're going to do this. So this will keep everybody leveling up no matter what. Alright, so that's 1. Let's move over to Marok, see what they want. See what they need. Maros. See, there's like 3 or 4 different ways you could pronounce any of these names, and they don't really pay any. In and Out, that's the worst quest. It's like, I have a gambling debt, pay it off for me. And it's like, absolutely not. Never in my life will I ever do that. I'm not just going to, no. I don't know you. There's no benefit unless it's like a noble or something, and even then it's like usually just like, no, I'm not gonna. No, I have better things to do with my money and time than pay off other people's gambling debts. Overpriced, I don't care. It's all trading stuff. Escrow Merchant Caravan, those are good, but we need a few more guys before I feel like comfortable doing that, because you can get ambushed by pretty sizable groups of bandits, and they're always all mounted. So I want to have a couple of my own cavalry to counter that before we pursue those. But those are good ones. You can make a lot of money doing those, which as a mercenary early on in particular is very, very, very good. Just going to sell all this stuff. Mules? I keep forgetting to look for more mules. No more mules. Just want to scroll through here, see what's available, you know. Ooh, padded leather shoulders. Yes, these are an improvement. There we go. Ladies' shoes. Oh, hello, Stella. Speaking of ladies, there's a little cat over here, and she's too far away for me to try and grab. Yeah, hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, she's interested in something over there. Just sniffing. Just sniffing. If she comes within arm's reach, I'll pick her up, but I don't think she will. Just investigating. Okay, bye. Now she's gone. Sorry, people. I would have shown you the cat. But she is gone. Oh, it's because they're too far away. Too far away. Extortion by deserter. That's another one where, like, we'll do that once we have some more guys to spare. Deliver herd? Oh yeah, we'll do this one for sure.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your...
These are always easy. 10 more hog. 10 singular hog. As opposed to 10 hogs. Speed things up. Ah. Another group of sea raiders.
We've got no quarrel.
Pilosaur Blacktooth was lost. But I've got one with you, brigand. I've got one with you, brigand.
Soldiers!
Fine. Not great. So we'll go as because I don't. Oh my gosh! Keep doing the thing when I get to the edge of the get to the edge of the panning camera that it like freaks out. So what we're gonna try and do is I guess we'll try and optimize like the open ground we have. I guess.
Infantry! Forward! Stand apart!
Oops, that's
Loose
what I meant to do.
formation! Line formation!
That's what I wanted to do.
Forward! Arrows!
Okay.
Move! Move! Footmen! Move! Move! Horsemen! Forward! Infantry!
What we're trying to do is because I don't really have very good high ground or anything to put my archers on, I want to try and maximize like the best lane of fire in the open ground. Because like while the trees I don't think necessarily block them from like targeting, they do catch arrows and stuff like in their trunks. So we want to give our archers, because we don't have good high ground, we want to give our archers as much like clear line of sight as possible. Oh yeah, so we got a nice little mercenary company going on here. And I've got my shields, I can protect myself now.
Footmen! Close in!
Advance! Nice, I got one. I think we lost one. Yes, we did. So far, that's only 2. There's 3 level ups. Including myself. You know, it's just one of our archers. Interesting. I must have gotten hit with a javelin or something. Fine mail chasses. Okay, these are some of the best boots in the game, and we got them this early. I am absolutely equipping those. I love how this hat makes his head look so little. It's very funny. It's very funny. Hey, my Baldur's Gate 3 download, it looks like it's... Nope, it's still at 91%. It is also on the Wi-Fi, and it goes faster when it's hard-lighted in, but because I had to switch over to streaming this on my PC, I had to hardline my PC in. Which I prefer. Like, I prefer playing games on my PC. It just so happens that the games that I've been playing recently run a little bit better on my laptop. So now I just have to deliver the herd. Okay, great. I'm going to stop here and offload some stuff. Or wait, do we need to really? No, we're fine. I don't need to offload anything. I don't need to offload anything. Lots of sea raiders, but we're kind of at the point in the game where I make more money by doing these little quests. Rather than going after like a bazillion little gangs of bandits. Bigly as cavalry guys. Not quite ready for that. Barone. Next settlement up here. I need to replace extortion by deserters, help with brigands, sure.
Oi, sorry.
Sure. So I lost one archer. Easy grab here. My village has been sacked. Hey. Oh, he's outside the freaking range now. I don't care. You can go. Ooh, this area changed hands and now is in the hands of the Western Empire. It was Battanian previously. I'm already doing one of those, so it's not going to pick that quest. But I do want to grab another archer. Here we go. I did go back to the meta and drop off this turn. Let's see if these dudes will like run closer. Aha! There we go. Come back here. Come back here. There we go. Got him. Honestly, this is only 3. I'm going to send troops. I'm not even going to bother engaging them personally. Not worth the time of loading screens. Right, 1 gang of brigands down. Joran the Scythe. Wow, what a name.
Welcome,
Welcome to another color-coded kingdom where everyone in this kingdom all wears the same shade of purple so that you all know which side of the war we're on. Everywhere else it's fairly clear, but here in the Empire we're all purple, just slightly different shades of purple, so it's a little confusing. I need to pick up a quest. Wait, where am I at? I'm here at 24, 1, 4, 9, 11, 19, 23. Okay, so it's not counting me. Good to know. I'll also go to the Tavern District, grant some prisoners. Get rid of all this stuff. Get rid of all this stuff. I'll go down to like 7 of each of these things and try and get that variety bonus going. I mean, I can probably do 5 with how few guys I have in my army right now. Let's get. So we've got grain, grapes, cheese. We want to get a little like a couple of fish, some olives, butter, meat. And like this is probably, strictly speaking, like way more. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. That's why it's like so much food. I always do that backwards. Yeah, we do not need that much stuff. And then what we were date, fruit, and beer were the only ones we don't have. And that is probably, let's see, morale, food variety. We're getting a good bonus for that. And then at some point, I think there's like a feat or something I can get from Steward where food variety increases my, or like having good morale increases my speed, which is very important, as I've said a bazillion times. Mules, no mules. This horse is much faster. Switching again. Okay. And then I need to, no, I replaced the archer, but I guess I could just get one more, fill up my company, max up, wrong button. 24. Also, sorry, I'm a fool. I keep doing the stupidest things. Trade. I thought I got rid of all this stuff. I must have like quit out of the menu before. Oh, yeah, I didn't get all the. Dang it. Stupid. So dumb. I hit cancel or I just quit out of it or something. There. I got plenty of food. You dummy! You dummy! You being me. Hey, come here. Let's do it. It's time to cut out teeth on an actual size group of bandits. Fortunately, they are not.
Back off, straight.
Let's do it. I'm gonna take a few casualties. I'm almost positive. But if we get good ground, I can put my archers in a spot. We can pick off a bunch of these guys before they get to us. Because the thing about the Sea Raiders and the Mountain Bandits or whatever is that they have heavy shields, and the regular bandits don't. The looters don't. So they're extremely susceptible to archers. So if we put ourselves in a good enough spot, do not have very good ground for the archers. Of course, ironically, or not even. That's not ironic at all. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is when people don't use the word ironic correctly.
Infantry!
Ironic isn't interesting. It's like this weird thing. People think ironic means interesting, or it's just people don't know how words are.
Infantry! Forward!
I think got a little bit a high ground. No, it's just it lets us stay keep our archers behind and still have a I think line of sight is okay. I mean, it's about as good as it's going to get, given that we're on the backside of a hill. ride up ahead a little bit. Not gonna engage because the 21 guys and me by myself with my bad armor is a recipe for me getting killed. And the thing is, like, you can get just like knocked out or whatever, but you can just straight up die in this game. And if you don't have anyone to like inherit your bloodline, it's a game over. So we're gonna try not to do that. And normally I set it so that like named characters, myself fought like any of the named like nobles and including yourself and like mercenary leaders and things like that. Oh, look at that! They're flies. Oh my goodness! Yet not one casualty on our side. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. You can set it so that like characters have a significantly lower chance of being killed on the battlefield, which is nice because it keeps like your people alive, but the downside is that it also keeps all the enemy commanders alive. And one of the things that can be really interesting in this game is when like faction leaders die, and it completely shakes up the balance of power like within a faction. And like if a faction that is like ascendant loses like important members of like its noble houses, and like it loses these very influential people who can like muster big armies, and they're all of a sudden like on the back foot. So I just you know, it's just, it can be really interesting what happens with that sort of a thing. All right, so what am I doing? I need to go back to Valandia. Oh, Valandia is at current. I suppose Valandia is at war with Britannia. See, this is what's already happening. Britannia is probably at war with like 2 or 3 different factions right now. Because of that. Oh, hang on, I want to go to my mans.
Yeah? What you...
So now we're just going to ride down bandits and loot stuff and sell that for gold. And then I can start getting it as we're doing these little battles. I'll get XP for things. I'll start being able to increase my skills. And as we get money, I'll be able to go out and buy better armor and stuff. And then I can participate in tournaments and get cool shit. Okay, no high ground, but absolutely open ground, which is in place like this just as good.
Loose formation! Move! Move! Infantry!
We are also going to put our infantry behind again, just to give our archers the clearest line of sight as possible for as long as possible.
Move!
Here we go. Boy, they are a ways away. All right, I'm going to ride over there and just kind of poke them a little bit. Oh, that was a complete miss. Follow me, stupids. Ow, I got hit. I just got hit in the head with a rock. You can see it's on my head. I got blood on my dome. Nice. They're firing. That's good.
Infantry! Onward!
Advance!
Infantry charge!
Easy peasy. Loot. Upgrades. Loot and upgrades. Loot and upgrades. Hey, people watching, there's 5 of you. Isn't that exciting? X Live weekend. Normal United doing some fundraising. Real time. I don't have links. I've not received them. So I would share them, but I don't know where they are. But if you check back in 30 minutes approximately, there will be another person streaming, I think. Check back periodically. Someone who is on the channel today will have links. Someone will have links. And I know it says Baldur's Gate 3. This is not Baldur's Gate 3, if you hadn't noticed. This is Mount and Blade Warband. No, sorry. God, that's the first one. This is Mount and Blade 2, Bannerlord. And I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. I got 24 soldiers riding around with me. We're fighting bandits, trading stuff, running errands, just kind of building up our reputation, building up our influence. Well, not even our influence at this point, but building up our renown. Because if we get it high enough for renown, we'll start getting invitations from like faction leaders like, hey, join my faction as a mercenary and we'll pay you X amount of gold. Oh, cool. I can level up my steward. Perfect. Leveling up my steward. Minus 10% food consumption in your party. Minus 5 wages in your party. Frugal. Honestly, food is really good, but money also. Money. Save money. We're a family here. I'm going to just tell everybody I recruit that we're a family so I can pay them less. Feudalism. Anything around here? Nothing really. Just gonna kind of ride around my, not mine, but the realm in which I was born, looking for quests, kind of hedge knighting it up, so to speak. Deliver the herd? Sure, I'll deliver a herd. These are easy.
Peace to you.
This guy, I would deliver his 10 hog. He'll pay me 750 dinars. Let's do it. It's going to take us a little bit further east than we've been so far. Or west. I can never remember which way this stupid map is supposed to go. I know north and south because that one is cold and one is desert, so that's easy. And I suppose then you can sort of just figure, yeah, so we would be going east. I'm a dummy. I'm a big old dummy. I gained a level. Look at that. That's nice. Okay, I can just... rotate. I'm gonna see if we can fight some looters on the way. Fight some looters on the way to rotate.
Oh, I got no quarrel with you.
Going up against 21 of them. 22. We got him. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Also, I don't know who made this background, with the grilled cheese in space, but it's my favorite. Because those are two things that I love. Grilled cheeses in space.
Footman!
And it was better than anything my lack of any sort of graphic design or Photoshop skills could muster.
Forward!
Because despite the fact that I'm someone who loves playing computer games, I actually hate.
Stand apart!
Not hate. It's a very strong word.
Move
I just really like don't
forward!
care
Cavalry!
that much about like the minutia of how computers and stuff work, or like learning programs. I mean, at some point, I'll just probably for playing tabletop games and using like virtual tabletops and stuff that I use. It'll probably benefit me to like learn how to do like some basic Photoshop stuff at some point, rather than having to bug people. Like, hey, you know, if you don't want to do it, I totally understand, but could I get some help with this? And then people are like, yes, I will help you with that. It's like, well, you know, I could have done it. If I knew how to do it, I wouldn't have to ask. I wouldn't have to like feel like I'm pestering people to do it for me. Even if I do know people who are like more than happy to do that stuff, it's still like, well, I'm still asking you to like do a thing for me. Yeah, come on, archers. Come on, archers. Drop some. There we go. There's one. Oh, just dropped down. There we go. There we go. They didn't. Also, it helps that our like Imperial guys, our Imperial soldiers who've been recruiting, they throw javelins at close range. So keep missing. The combat is. Oh. Well, I'm glad they did, because I get to have space grilled cheese now as well. I really just picked it out of all, like, because the only reason I am using the virtual background is because what's behind me is a basement in like a 130-year-old house. So it's not nasty, but it's just sort of gray and boring. And then to like, because I'm in the basement, this is not like a room in the basement. It's sort of like a weird little alcove to get some slight kind of some semblance of like privacy. I have a white drape behind me, and it is just so ugly to look at on camera. So that's why I'm using the grilled cheese, the space cheese. It's because it's that or just like a white background. Nice. Good little fight. Yeah, now we're at the point where dealing with those little gangs of looters is no problem. Because we've got the archers. Archers are key. Mina the widow. Deliver the herd.
Welcome, stranger, to my little kingdom here.
Gosh, she got like
Who
blue.
might you be?
Look at that face. There's that like her mouth is like being sucked inside of itself from the outside corners. It's so weird. Madam. I brought 10 hog as was agreed. Old Besos the mercer. No, nothing wrong with flying cheeses whatsoever. Caravan ambush. Oh, this is another one that like you have to fight a whole bunch of.
I don't know. I
Oh, I
suppose.
thought I was leaving. I must leave now. Goodbye. I don't have the manpower really for those. I'm like, I maybe technically do, but I'm going to take a lot of casualties, so I don't want to do that. And I don't want to go all the way back to Vlandia. That's really far away from where we're. Not really far away. We've been in the Empire for a while. Oops. This is the way I meant to go. Oh wait, I need to get rid of these prisoners. These ransom prisoners. Vatican to the Shark. Let's see what this guy's deal is.
Peace to you, stranger. Though, if you come any closer, I may stick a knife in your belly.
Oh, jeez.
As one cannot be too careful these days.
That's a way to greet people. Also, I love that your chin is clipping through your beard. Let's get the pleasantries and get right to business, Mr. If you come any closer, I'm going to stick a knife in your belly. Could you use someone like you in my company? What does he do? Okay, so like I can't understand. I can't afford that just now. And then what we're gonna do is look at. Oh, he's got some. He is a athletics. So he's like an assassin. I don't have need of an assassin. I have need of like a scout though, but he doesn't have any of the scout. He doesn't have scouting as one of his skills, so not gonna get a whole lot out of him with that. That being the case. Riding around this big old kingdom thing. It's not one kingdom, it's a bunch of kingdoms. Escort Merchant Caravan. Again, these are good quests. I just don't... I just don't have, like, the muscle to make sure I don't take, like, just all of my troops as casualties to accomplishing that mission. And then rendering it moot because I have to spend all the money on recruiting new people. Keep as many things at 5 as we can. Mule. Do you have more mules? I need to get some more mules. They do, and they have the exact number of mules that I was going to buy, so I could have 5 mules. Looking at weapons, or just stuff in this person's inventory, or this. So it's what I'm looking at here. I guess maybe this is like the collective, because you can go and walk around in the towns. Maybe I should show that off a little bit before we leave. What do I call it? In like 20 minutes here, 15, 20 minutes. But this is like the collective inventory of every merchant in this town. So like not every, it's, you know, it's this sort of thing where like one merchant isn't selling all this stuff. This is a bunch of different merchants selling their wares, but I'm kind of like pushing it all together for it just being easier to deal with. I'm also going to get some better shoulder pads because I've got a little bit of money I can afford to spend. And honestly, like just a better armor, please. Or something that doesn't look quite so bad, like so ugly. Infantryman Rough Gambison. That's better. Very red. Very red. Lordly padded mittens. I don't want to spend more than 1,400 on. Or I could get just regular padded mittens. Padded vambrances. Vambraces. I don't know why I put an N in there. Padded vambraces. Sure. That's a pretty good upgrade from what we had before. Also, better hat. Better. Oh, a male coif. Sure. My head still looks very small. I think it's because it sits so high. Like it feels like the top of the coif is like 4 inches above the top of my scalp. The top of my scalp, as if there can be a bottom to your scalp. Okay, we'll go with that. That's fine. Charlie, oh, this was like the escort thing, which, again, good mission, which we'll do at some point in a future session. Right now, we're just kind of exploring the lands, seeing what needs doing. Camnon of Neochris. Neochorus.
Oh, wait. So,
I can give you some tools. I bought some tools. I bought some tools. I guess I brought your tools. Great. Gonna be ending this at a perfect time because I'm starting to get a little hungry. And then I have to look at, I have to make a character for We Deal in Lead later today. But I've got a few hours before that. I think I got like 4 hours to figure that out. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Nothing at Sionica. Oh, now we're getting into one of the other different shades of purple. So they're all different shades of purple because this all used to be one kingdom, and it's now kind of in the midst of a civil war after its previous emperor was killed in the field of battles a number of years ago. Sure, deliver her. These are always easy.
Oi, sorry.
10 sheep. 10 sheep. Sanaopia. Sanaopa? I don't know, man. Some of these are... Yeah, you never hear anybody pronounce any of these places, so it's like, I don't know. You gotta kind of just like make it up.
We're just harmless travelers.
I think not, brigand. Surrender or die. Attack. How's Baldur's Gate doing? 96%. We've moved up 5% since I looked about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago or something. Oh, great. Good high ground here. Excellent.
Move! Stand apart!
Excellent high ground
Move!
for our Archies.
Infantry! Forward!
Our infantry nice and low down on the hill.
Move!
Put them in a double line.
Forward! Cavalry!
And I'll go right there. Excellent. God, I'm so red. I look like a cherry, like a maraschino cherry. Maraschino? I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I don't know a lot of things, as you gathered. There's a lot of things I know and a lot of things I don't know. You know? Is it like a true mark of intelligence is knowing that you don't know things? So I think it's all right. Good to know you don't know things. Getting slayed by the arrows. Look at that, dropping like flies. Getting hit with javelins and arrows.
We won!
Nice. Ooh, level up. Oh, one of the guys who are not leveling up because if I level them up anymore, they're going to be too expensive for us to afford to keep recruiting more people. Speaking of, what's my new party capacity? Once we've loaded back in. 54! Holy crap! I just like doubled the amount of people that I can have. You can only see the 5, but there's a 4 behind the Known World United thing. Jesus, I can get a lot more people now. That's what we were waiting for. But the thing is, just because I can't get 54 doesn't mean I should recruit that many because I still got to be able to afford to pay their daily wages. But that does mean what I've got. How many infantry here? 14. I could probably go up to 20 infantry. I could definitely go up to 10 archers. And I could probably start looking at recruiting some cavalry. So that's what we're going to do before we call it a day. I'm on my way to go turn this herd in, or deliver this herd or whatever. And I'm going to recruit infantry and cavalry on the way, or if I can, because like you can't get every troop in every village, which is cool. I like that you have to kind of oh I need to get these get those archers. I know of a couple villages specifically where they're always available, so like it's cool that that's something that they've done with this, where it's like not every settlement you can recruit everything. And then also there's different units. Every culture has completely different units. So there's like analogs, they all kind of have the same unit types. But like, the Sturgians have really good like berserker units, like heavy armor with big two-handed weapons. They've got really good units, and then the Imperials have really good like standard infantry and really good heavy infantry and stuff like that. It's cool. Recruit troops. Oh, sick. All right, so I want to. How many infantry did you say I wanted to recruit? I had 14, so I wanted to go to 20, 15, 16, 17, and then these guys I can turn into cavalry. So that'll be 7 out of the 10 I want to recruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because they did these Viglas. I think who fucking knows. They start off as infantry, but the next tier up when they level up is this Imperial Equite. And then I need. Hang on. I need to check my. Infantry. 4, 13, 14. Okay. 15, 16, 17. So 3 more. 3 more of each. Easy to remember. And then I think once we get to that town up there, the name I'm not going to try and pronounce again. Sestade needs tools.
Well, good day to you.
God, look at that guy's
Might
head.
be-
It's a perfect square. You can have. I have a tool to give you. Great. Oh, it's doing this thing where the looters want to join me again. I'm the person who can't have any notifications visible, otherwise I could start going crazy. So 130 minus 130 for gold per day. That's not bad. Sweet. All right, I get 2 of the 3 infantry I need, and then I get the rest of my cavalry here. So I need 1 more infantry. Good. Yeah, we'll be about 40. Perfect. Perfect. God, I'm so red. I'm so red. So red. Keep forgetting to do this. Speed. Awesome. Hit the wrong button. Leave. That's what we want to do, is leave. Leave. Leosius the Turner.
Aye. So
Sobos the Silversmith, Velinor the Viper. Sorry, healer, yes. Potentially. She claims to be, she's really tall
Peace
too.
to you, stranger.
Look at that mouth.
If you come any
So
closer, I
funny.
must stick a
Just
knife in your
so,
belly.
so just like
As one cannot be too
unnatural.
careful these days.
God, another person saying about talking about putting a knife in my belly. Okay, so she's a freaking healer. I can use someone like you in my company. I can't afford her just now again because I just want to check what her skills are first. She's devious, calculating, good medicine, really good medicine to start with. One-handed, athletics, throwing. So we could, like, once we get her some armor, we could even potentially put her with our infantry, and she could be like a little infantry, like, squad leader. I'm gonna hire her. Because this means, like, I'll if I take a bunch of damage in a fight, if we get wounded soldiers, her presence in our company will mean that we recover from those wounds faster, in addition to some other stuff. Okay, great. Party. Put her there. I need to do this. All right, I need to make myself the quartermaster. And then I need to make her the surgeon. Great. Bloody fantastic. I got a trade, and then we're gonna call it because I'm scheduled to be off in about 3 minutes. Gonna buy a few more tools. I'll go up to 10 this time because we're starting to get to the point. Like we're gonna start getting into the point in a little bit. The next probably a couple hours of gameplay, we're instead of giving them 1 tools, we'll need to be getting them 3 or 5 or something like that. So I'm gonna get a few more. I can sell a bunch of this grain, meat, butter, sell the cheese, grapes, olives, date fruit, all there. It's fine. Sell that horse. Good horse. I can't use it right now, though. And then quick, just see if there's anything I can improve. Oh, didn't I buy? No, it was part of that purchase where I just for some reason didn't I canceled everything. 5,000. Cataphract Lance is one of the best horseback lances in the game. It's two-handed though, which is a bummer. Because then we can't have a shield while we're using it. And I gotta have a shield. No, we're good. Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Well, I yawn a whole bunch. On stretch. Oh my God. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Stay tuned. We got more stuff coming up here today, tomorrow, Sunday, all through the weekend. Running 24 hours a day, non-stop, question mark, unless there's empty slots. I don't know. So stay tuned for that. Here, let me tell you who's next. I have a schedule right here. Who is next? It is Jackbox Games Happy Hour. That is what's next. Save and exit this game. Cool. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for the bazillionth time. Thank you for hanging out. And stick around for more stuff. I will be back personally in 4-ish, I think, hours to play some We Deal in Lead, which is from what I can tell, a cool cowboy kind of shooter thing that's sort of like the Gunslinger from the Stephen King Dark Tower books, which I'm all about. I couldn't finish reading those books. I don't care about stories that are set in New York City, and the second book was set in New York City, but the first book was very cool. So I will see some of you people later, you'll see me. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone.